try again. Zombie dog instantly. Ah, a whole bunch of zombies. Yeah, this is probably not going to work. Whoops, I got no way between these aisles. I don't know how I'm going to do this. There's just too many zombies in here. I need to keep my garbage bag. Alright, let's try to use them in the house. Dangerous as this may be. Oh crap. This is a duplex. I hate duplexes. I'm gonna draw even more enemies to me as I go out on the street. We're just gonna do a loop-de-loop. Don't need that type. All right. One of those. Where are we at? 61 out of 99. We've covered electronics and mechanics fairly well. I don't care about food right now. One row left. What do we got? Yeah, that's all doesn't matter. Sewing. I need. So what? Uh-oh. Right behind me. Damn it. Why did it have to be a zombie dog? A Z9. Ah, this is the good stuff right here, too. We got all the healthcare books available. All the healthcare, probably all the fab I would ever need, all the chemistry, and all the tailoring. So it would be nice to get one more round in here. Now we're up to 30 torso encumbrance because of the big old bag of books. If I stop to try to fight this thing, I'd have to drop my garbage bag, which I'm not using currently. Do another loop-de-loo. Hey guys, don't go down to the library. Follow me up this direction. Hopefully that huge toad keeps ignoring me too. Let's get rid of the garbage bag for now. Chipmunk's trying to get out of the path of that giant toad. Either Sawyer. Thanks very much. You're welcome. Well, that was not a good idea. Same as before. Get the vehicle moving so the other guys don't pile in. Go for the combat knife. Whoops. We got a knockback with the combat, or with our martial art, I think. And then he fell out of the vehicle. Whoops. That was not what I was planning. Take control again. That's kind of funny. Uh-oh. Those dragonflies showed up. Good luck, zombies. I'm glad they didn't show up inside the vehicle with me. Look at this stupid Z9 down here. We'll do one more around the block and attempt to get into the library, and then we'll call it good. I don't think I lured that group far enough away. Anything here? Give me the rucksack, and I think that's all. Well, they're still chasing me, unfortunately. Dang it. That means I have to make sure they come after me and not the vehicle. So we'll stop here. I will bail out of the vehicle, let them chase me this way. Not sure I have enough space ahead of that dog to grab what I needed. Nah, still too many zombies in here. Damn it. Not gonna happen. We're not going to get sent back here again, so if I leave the stuff, it's going to be left forever. Don't remember the levels here. I gotta be really careful. I'm about to go way too low on stamina. Yeah, I can't risk anymore. I'm already slowed down too much. This could get dicey. Every time I think I've gotten enough of them out of there, more show up. Guess they killed the dragonflies? Nothing interesting there. Alright, what are we at? 10:47. We got a little over 1 hour before negative effects start hitting us. We have completed... The only one we didn't do was that one. This is just a secondary exit. We've already found one of the exits. And this one was in the exact opposite direction from both of our potential exit points, so we didn't bother with that one. So we've completed all of the secondary missions we can complete realistically. I think I'm just going to head back and pop up. I I want to get at least one up-down sequence completed. I guess I should go this way. I think we have enough carry capacity to get pretty much everything I've grabbed up to the home base. Alright, we are following the road network back out. Over that away. Migo body side. Energy drink. Ah! I want my Mary Jane and my Coca. Nothing else? Nothing else I care about. Alright, come to me, Migo. It's the first body site we've seen. So we're playing The Dude, and the theme is Don't Worry, Be Happy. We're trying to min-max a bunch of morale stuff. We've only managed a little bit so far. I haven't been watching the loot from the bodies to find stylish clothing and jewelry and such that we can put on. We need to come across a holy item too that we can use for prayer and meditation. For our spiritual focus. Nah, we got motorcycle armor or whatever. Motorcycle jeans. Much happier with motorcycle jeans than cargo pants. Alright, let's go find where the exit point actually is. I know it's up here, roughly. Past that. There it is. Whoa! Hey there, amigos. I really don't want Migos to show up while I'm doing stuff. I think we're far enough away they're not likely to show up. Alright, so we do want that stuff. Let's see, I've got everything on me that I can use to carry with now. Definitely won't be able to fit all of this. Let's do this. Let's get it all out on the ground. Alright, so stuff I don't care about. I don't care about the jerry can. I don't have anything in it. I guess I could fill the gallon jugs. I could put that into the steel jerry can to have one item of water. Maybe. Don't care about you. I don't think I'm going to bother taking... I don't think I'm going to bother taking the welding tanks this trip. I got these so I could transfer the gasoline. Let's see if I can do that now. So, unload. Hedge trimmer. Jerry can. Unload. Hedge trimmer. Is that it? I think that's it. Alright, that'll work, I guess. So... I do want that. What are we left? 138. 168 available. But I'm sure I'm going to run into some issues. Put the combat knife away. Wield the hand jack. I got to get rid of the briefcase. Got my quilt. Alright, hopefully I can fit the rest. Oh, actually I don't need some of these tools. Goodbye. Hedge trimmer, masonry saw. Yeah, we're going to give the, just put it all in my inventory command, and then we're going to see what's left that I can't fit. And I might need to pick up. Jackhammer and the table. Wouldn't you know it? Choices, choices. So that's what I'm down to. The hand jack is going to be the least useful for the longest time up top, so I'll probably leave that. And between the other two, jackhammers aren't terribly hard to come across with the number of light industries out there. So we'll probably take the folding table. It's unfortunate we couldn't. I wonder if the garbage bag will hold anything. We'll be able to hold either. I'm sure not, but, you know, just in case. Nope. It doesn't matter whether or not that's, which jackhammer that is. Gasoline's super easy to come by, so I'm not too concerned about the gasoline. Now that I'm not going to be able to take the jackhammer, most likely it won't really matter. Yeah. These are the only other two, and it would have been nice to get up there, but we can find both of those solutions without too much difficulty in the future. Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna, let's pop back up. Only double my weight. More than double. Alright, teleport you back home with only the items on your person. Anything left behind will be as good as gone. Are you ready to leave? No. Alright, now I'm ready to leave. I'm gonna carry it up. I might as well carry it up with as much gas as I've got available. Alright, now we're gone. There we go! We're on our Sky Island. Guess I'll just make a pile out here for now. Probably going to be faster just to drop everything. Alright, so to activate holding table. So yeah, I need to get a chair to complete the ensemble and get the table manners bonus, rigid table manners. How is it harder now? Feel free to go read. The challenge command doesn't have anything to do with what I'm doing currently. That's for our regular Monday, Friday streams. We are checking out Sky Islands version 2.0 or 021 or whatever it is. Harder since the first time I tested it. Primarily the differences are there's 3 different difficulty levels you can choose from to pick different time frames that you're allowed to be out. So we're playing on the hardest one, the shortest one. And then it also... there are more missions to choose from. It generates several missions, like 4 missions that you can choose to go do, and a few other things. But feel free to go read the mod info to see the specifics on what's going on. And we have more stuff we can craft. So in the other category of this, we have a warp section. Other warp. And there are things you can make. Make an autodock copy plate, so you can bring an autodock up to put on your island. You've got the animal carrier, so you can bring up, you know, dogs and cats and cows and whatever. Excavator's bag for stone and dirt and earth type items. Hauler's harness lets you bring 1 item that normally you would wield, for example, let you bring up a second one essentially. Lumberjack's bag for wood products, boards, wood panels, sticks, beams, etc. So you can actually have a chance at building a structure up on the island. And then the scrapper's bag is similar for raw metal, like steel and scrap and things like that. But they each cost warp shards to craft. So we've gotten 2 warp shards so far because we completed 2 missions on the previous expedition. That won't get us any of this stuff. It'll be a few expeditions before we can craft any of that stuff. And then you can also adjust your difficulty however you want. Get an earthbound pill, which increases the amount of time you can stay earthside. But it costs shards, but it gives you more time. Dispel portal storms, so you don't have to deal with portal storms up here on your Sky Island. You know, stuff like that. Can you bring NPCs up? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I haven't looked, asked, or tested it. Somebody would have to give it a try and let us know. And it used to be the island was covered with litter. All the litter is now automatically put into a pile. Because I think probably 90% of the people that played it in the initial version ran around and gathered up all the litter. So... not sure why we even have litter up here, but you know, sometimes there's stuff in there. Don't need the lighters now. Don't need the batteries. Cheap wine. Survivor's note. Feathers, fibers, you know, there's a few odds and ends here. Gallon jug. Large cardboard boxes. Alright, so let's do this part. Experienced players are still going to need to set the world conditions in such a way, or build a character in such a way that it will be a challenge. The distance between my drop point and my exit points did seem farther than what I remember it was the first time, so I think those have also been extended out to farther distances to increase the difficulty a bit. And then giving the incentive to run around and do these secondary missions, especially if they're in diametrically opposed directions from your exit points. But putting those missions out there with the shard rewards can add a little bit more difficulty as well if you want to push your luck and try to get that stuff done. But you definitely, if you're an experienced player, are going to want to dial up the world settings in some way. The only changes I made to this world to test this new version out, was I dialed up the evolution a bit. We put 30 days of evolution in. And the character's 3/4 silly with all of the morale-related stuff. So, alright. So I'm down to the backpack, the helmet, the mask, the headlamp, the gi, which they don't provide as much protection anymore. I'm probably going to get rid of the gi. I don't see a particular reason to wear that anymore. We got a jacket and jeans, elbow pads, sneakers, and some bling. Minor amount of bling. So, that's pretty standard. Back up top here. So I want my combat knife, my grenades, one candle, my basic tools, I'll think about whether I want to take these down. We'll fill up on water and food, and there's plenty available generally, so I don't really need to take food or water down with me. Definitely should take some meds, though. We'll take bandages, and I'm not worried about antiparasitic, antiseptic, and some recreational. And an extra battery. Uh-oh, cardboard boxes. Damn you, cardboard boxes. Actually, we can just do it this way. Into the junk pile with you, cardboard boxes. Yeah, I think that's probably all I would take back down again. Now would be the decision on whether to stay up here and do some crafting and healing and all that kind of stuff. We're only 4 hours in, so it's only noon, so there's still plenty of time to drop back down and get other stuff done. And we took very little damage. Guess we should throw on bandage and antiseptic. Well, day raids are more useful for now, because you can travel and map a lot easier, because every time you drop down you're in a new area. So if you drop down for a night raid, you could drop into the middle of a field and never find a place to raid because you can't see the map. So preparing for a night raid, I think, is a non-option to do, since it's always going to be a new location. If you were dropping back into the same area and it was mapped and you knew where you were going, it'd be a different story. But every trip is going to be a completely new area with no mapping. You don't even get the standard, your starting location, oval of map. You get, like, just what's within your sight range immediately, and that's it. Are Vorm's deaths perma, or like the mod page says, you can return to the island low health? Well, the mod is designed to be, if you die, you just lose all the stuff you had with you, and you return to the island in a wounded state. And depending on how many expeditions you've run, you can make healing items that'll bring you back to full. But the idea is that you just lose all your stuff. And then you return to the island, heal back up again, gather up another batch of gear, and then head back down again. It doesn't work as well for highly, highly experienced players. We know where everything's at and how to get it and all that kind of stuff. The standard problem. From a new player perspective, it's probably going to be more interesting as a mod to play with. But it doesn't change too dramatically the general play. So you really, as an experienced player, you really need to dial up the world difficulty. Don't play it like I'm doing in these tests as standard world difficulty. It's fairly easy for me to hop up and down and go wherever I want. The downsides to progression are going to be difficulty in finding labs and so on, where you need to spend a bunch of time moving through difficult locations and all that. You got to speed run pretty much everything. So I can't even imagine trying to do a mutation path using this mod, where you're always dropping down to a brand new area. That would be really rough. You'd have to drop, immediately get to a vantage point to reveal the map, find a TCL, raid it, and or if you get super lucky, a science lab, I guess. But it would be difficult. It definitely is going to change the progression mechanics and pathing quite a bit. Let's pop back down, though. I want to have... We're coming up on 2.5 hours in. I don't plan on spending more than 3 or maybe at the max 4 hours testing this one out. Then we'll jump to something else. Yeah, but you got to get the visitor pass. Again, random map, random location, not revealed. So if you get lucky and you find a couple of them, then you can save them for later, I guess. When you drop down, you can use the visitor pass both to get the road map and the local TCL reveal. But you got to actually get those visitors passes. It's not like they grow on the local trees. All right, let's pop back down again. Begin searching for a spot to teleport to. Yes. You've arrived. All right, it generated my missions. Let's look at my missions. So there's our map. Just what we can see in our local area, basically. Missions. Kill 10 zombies again. I wonder if this changes or if it's always kill 10 zombies. I don't know if it gets more at some point or what. Find the warp shards, that's the same. Kill the group of zombies is the same, and 2 exit points listed. Alright, so current exit point is to the west. Yeah, that's definitely farther than I remember it being in the first time I tested this. I think the first time it was like half that distance. It was only like here. This looks about the same distance as last time, so I think he's about doubled the distance from the first look we did to the current one. So that's one of the points. The other one is that way. There's the other 2 points. That one's even further, I think. Maybe it's just because of the diagonal. That feels even further. Similar to last time. And then we got the other 2 points just north of me here. So this is anywhere. So this will be those others too. Yeah, that's the closer one. So that's the group of zombies. And then find the shards. The other one. Yep, right there. Alright, so this one's just drive up and pick up the shards. This one you have to fight some kind of group of monsters that have spawned. And then we have our escape points. I don't know how it determines, or if it's totally random, what direction these all show up at. Last time we had this one show up in the exact opposite direction of our escape points. And our two escape points were fairly close together. Now, this won't be a full series. This is just a, let's test it again and take a look at the differences from last time. All right, so like I said, I mean, how do you plan for a night escape or a night adventure? I mean, if we had dropped at night, I'm pretty sure we would only see the spaces directly around us. I'd have to test that. But with the telescope in the daylight, we get the view like so. Let's get moving. The danger would be if you don't play Iron Man Cataclysm, which I'm used to doing. If you die, you lose all your stuff. So what do you bring down with you? It's all resource management. What do you risk? Radio tower. Well, that's handy. Central lab in that single forest tile? Maybe. No, well, yeah, maybe. More likely a distorted lab, but... Well, hi there, 4 Zaindeers that are about to kill me. I don't think there's any way I can win this. I think we're about to die. I was strolling forward and I saw the dogs flashing on my screen, but I didn't notice the Zaindeers. Alright, so this will be a good place for us to get killed and end this particular run. I really don't think I'll have a way of getting out of range of these guys. 2 of them so far. It only takes 1. I can get to the tower, but then they'll just hang around down here unless they get distracted by something else. Or I try to put the building on the flip side and hope they go after that pit bull to the north when they lose track of me. Oh, they are so fast. I think they're going to come in after me. My hope is that the pit bull's going to die pretty quick. Unfortunately, they're still going to be in the area. I don't think I'll be able to get clear. Let's see. Oh, all 4 of them hanging out over there. Ooh, do I dare go for the tower? This is one of those, if I go up, I'll probably die to the Zaindeer, because I bet they'll spot me on the way to the tower. The stair, or the ladder just ahead of me, to the south. So, the smart move is to, unfortunately, pass on the radio tower. Use the cover of the building to get as far out of their range as possible. And then run. So, we had an opportunity. We didn't get to take it, though. Oh, well. We're still alive. You hate distorted labs? Yeah, they're too big. They're too big. They fall into the category of too big. I have that criticism with a few locations in the game. Bigger is not always better. All right, so how are we going to handle this? We're just going to jump into a fully functioning vehicle that will appear on the road, making my life super easy. That's what we're going to do. Let's go climb up on top of a building. Get a look around. Don't have a crowbar. So, gas, draining battery, wheels. Yep, it's a functioning vehicle. We're good. Assuming I can get the door open before something rushes me. Well, that's not where I wanted you to be, Mr. Zombie. Alright, there's one of our 10. Let's see how... This game is easy. I keep telling you guys. It's so easy. This is the reason why I didn't bother with the radio tower. I knew I'd be able to climb a house, and with the telescope I'd get a pretty good view around, and I have to trend north anyway, so I wasn't too concerned about passing that up. We got another radio tower nearby we can take advantage of, or I can just drive back with the vehicle and lure them away. We just can't turn the car off because the battery is going to go to 0. Won't get it started again. That's okay. Let's see. So the first of our points was like right up here. I'm curious what the enemy looks like in that grouping. That's the one to just go grab it. This was the one where there was a group. I think I'm going to run up there first. I am curious what that mission looks like for difficulty. I need to mark the missions. And does it count if you drop them in a hole? Probably not. I think you actually have to kill them. Forget exactly where it was. I'm expecting... Oh, there's some enemies. Must be that group right there. That looks about right. So, just a standard group. What is that? 6 zombies? 7 zombies? Whee! One to go. Zombie marked dies. Oh, did I win? I won. Did it teleport me some warp shards? Look at that, 4 warp shards. Again, I don't know if the difficulty increases on these missions. If they don't escalate, then it's kind of silly, because, I mean, once you get combat effective, killing these kinds of zombies is trivial. And or you have a vehicle. Anything on the ground to care about? General raw materials and... No, nothing I care about. Another backpack, but not worried about that. Alright, so next up, do we beeline to our extract point? I forget, is that our extract point? No, that's the far one, right? That's right, one's to the west and one's to the northwest. Rolling around with holes in the vehicle and all the doors wide open. Get out of my way, Forest. Got places to go. Ah, wind turbine. Ah, wait, I have no way into the wind turbine unless I abuse the vehicle. Should we abuse the vehicle again? That's gonna be a rough one to get in there. Sure would be useful. I have to think about that. Getting a Halligan bar and making sure to bring that is going to be pretty important, so you can force the door here without having to use any other special tools like a jackhammer or a torch. Any door that's got the message up above that talks about having a keyhole and it's locked, you can force with enough prying capability. So Halligan bar is an example. We'll just pry that door right open. Go run over the bandit? Poor bandit. Why would I do that? That's so mean. Hey there, Waxy. Thank you very much. Difficulty will increase with evolution. Well, again, maybe a problem for newer players, but let's just try to go get our free shards real quick. I got no way in there without wrecking the vehicle. Uh-oh, another solitary green F in the middle of the field. Nope, nothing special. There it is. Gonna be one shard again. Looks like it. No. Thought I had brought it to a halt. Yeah, just one. That is still quite a ways away. Guess we'll go for that one since we have a road here that we might be able to take that direction. So do the 7 I killed count towards my kill list for the 10 count? That would be double dipping. That would be somewhat silly. I have to kill 3 more, or at least 3 more, and find out. Kraken and crack, but it's not a body sight. Oops. I think that was a grave marker I just went over. 2 hotels, huh? The baseball bat. More recreational pharmaceuticals. I'm gonna bypass it for now. Normally I would lure them a bit and grab the baseball bat. It's a good melee weapon. Steel mill. And I've got to go that way. Let's take... I think I'm gonna turn around and take the northern route first. Ah, who cares about fuel conservation? If I was worried about that, then I would have been siphoning fuel. Once you've got 3 or 4 liters, you're not really ever in danger of running out of standard gasoline. Plus, we're not staying in this world, so it doesn't really matter. And we're getting blocked off. Probably should flip around and head south. We're just farming warp shards right now. We just speed run missions and farm shards, and then get the super carry items. Right from the get-go. Lumberyard with all the NPCs. One of these days I'll have to go in and talk to all them yahoos. Alright, we gotta go back south again. 1.7, I think it'll get us there if we've got a clear route. Probably run into a roadblock. But the pattern, so far at least, oh crap. Well, that's not good. Well, now we do have a bit of an issue. Got no good looking way up there. I guess we're just going to try to ram our way right through the city. We will definitely blow the car up before we get there. Oh yeah, too many enemies. Let's see. That is a bit of a crowd. Looks like I might make it to the far side. Doctors, doctors, and doctor's office. 1 pharmacy, 1 library. Nah, we'll be wrapping this up in not too distant future, so I'm not too worried about grabbing stuff. I mean, it's not terribly hard to find working vehicles in the base game, so it's pretty odd if I don't have a working vehicle inside the first 10 or 15 minutes, barring certain weird starting circumstances. Really? These guys are just not going to let me over there in my vehicle. We don't have a particular goal. We're just checking out the mod. The mod has been updated. It's a little harder now. So we're just checking it out. Not a run we're going to continue for any length of time or had any particular goal in, other than just showcasing it for folks and seeing how it's changed between our first look and currently. So it is harder than the first time we looked in a few ways, but it's not changing the basics of how it functions all that much, and it's still unfortunately not something I think I would probably play long term. It doesn't really do anything that I personally would find particularly interesting or challenging. So we made it around. We made it to our next exit point. We killed a few more enemies. Did we get the other mission complete? We did. So we've completed all the secondary missions. We've farmed up all of the shards. We got 6 shards this trip. We got, what, 4 last time, I think? I forget. Don't care about these guys. Do the turrets up there turn hostile if you throw stuff at them? Alright, second run complete. Oh, we only got 2 last time. We have 8 shards. Other. Warp. What can we do with 8 shards? 30 shards for the auto dock. Two shards per earthbound pill, which extends your duration you're allowed to be down below by 50%. 20 shards for the homeward moat. And we're still a ways off. Well, we could do the excavator's bag, but I mean, how much soil, sand, gravel, and clay do you need? So I'd probably be saving up for either the hauler's harness, so you can get another large object up. That would only be 1 more trip. We'd have enough for that. We already have enough for the lumberjack, which would get the boards, planks, panels, and so on. So we could do a big run of that. And same with the scrapper's bag. So you only need 10 shards to get wood and metal items up here in bulk. So if you get a vehicle and do all the missions and pop back up, you're getting 6 shards. 4 for the kill zombies, and then 1 each for the other 2 missions. Currently, at least, unless they escalate. So, yeah, you could easily get that done on the first day if you just focus on that and not scrounging everything. And then you have all the space you need for those types of items to haul stuff up. So this is our Sky Island for folks that have joined in late. With a tent, that's all we got currently, because we haven't built anything else. But it's just a big island in the sky. You can use those items you can craft with your warp shard rewards to haul up large volume of the raw materials, and then you could actually build your own stuff up here if you wanted to, including a workshop and electrical systems and all that stuff. You can bring up animals to domesticate. You can pretty much do whatever you want to build a base up here. There's a free thing you can craft that'll get rid of portal storms, so you don't have to worry about that. But it's high in the air, so you get lots of wind power and you get lots of solar power. Nah, there's a free crafting item that dispels the portal storms. So if we go to other and then warp. Portal Storm Warding Stone. So, only works up here, takes a minute to craft, and it wards off portal storms. Clears the weather. And it doesn't cost anything to craft. So, no portal storm to worry about. But yeah, I mean, we're in our pretty good travel gear and our travel tools. We're combat effective for melee at least against these lower level zombies that we've got here. Drop the warp shards. We have arrived. Another completely new area. The exit point, we're on the side of a river. Exit point, oh, there's one of the other secondaries. Yeah, that's way farther away, so it's definitely harder in that regard. How about the other exit point? Other direction. That one's not as far, but we might have rivers and forests between us and it. Did we get 2 of the fine... Oh, we got 2 of the fine warp... Kill 50! I guess that answers one of the questions. I wonder if it escalates by number of expeditions you've run. That would be probably an easier way for it to escalate the missions. Is just to say there's certain breakpoints of mission completions. And when you hit those breakpoints for how many missions you've run... it increases things, because we jumped from 10 to 50. I wish it would say how many shards you were going to get paid. That'd be nice. It doesn't actually tell you that. Hey there, Spitelier! Thanks very much for the resub and dropping some gift subs. Any games I'm looking forward to release in the survival genre or updates? No, it's kind of weird nowadays with everything being in early access for a decade. It's kind of hard to say. I just kind of, things show up and I play them. I don't pay too much attention or keep a list of things I'm anticipating. I got enough trouble just keeping track and keeping up with the current games that are showing up. Yeah, CDA, we're going to be switching games here momentarily. This is my birthday stream / channel anniversary stream. So it's both my birthday and we're celebrating the 5-year anniversary of my Twitch YouTube channels combined together. So we're showcasing the Sky Islands mod again, which we're about done with. I've done pretty much all the things I wanted to do with it for now. So we'll probably switch games. I'll play something short for a short bit, and then I'll take a lunch break. And then I'll come back. Plan on streaming pretty much all day. So I probably got another 7-8 hours of streaming after my lunch break. So that's the plan. And then I'll be streaming tomorrow as well. So if you're around, feel free to stop by tomorrow. But tomorrow, whoa, holy crap. Hey there, Spitalier. My entire chat window is just one gigantic gift sub. I'm going to go, don't be offended, but I'm going to go turn the bonger down. Let's see. Alert box? Which one was it? I think it was this one. I'm going to turn that down a bit as we roll through 1 million gift subs. Thank you very, very much. Very generous. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, I got 1 or 2 more zombie dogs. I'll throw out a zombie dog medley here. In appreciation for the very generous donation of gift subs. Yeah, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by a bomb of gift subs. Tomorrow I'll be streaming, but I'll be streaming over on my YouTube channel, directly to YouTube. So make sure if you want to catch some Vormithrax tomorrow, that you tune into my YouTube channel instead of here on Twitch. And we'll do a medley of games there. Tomorrow for the Cataclysm stuff, I plan on doing, it'll be another shortish run. I might continue it depending on how interesting it is. But what I plan to do is I'm going to do a combination No Hope mod and Magicalism mod together. And I'm not sure what the character is going to be yet, but I'm gonna do a No Hope and Magicalism because I haven't checked those out lately either. After a whole bunch of changes in Magicalism, it's been quite a long time since I did that one. And we'll toss No Hope on top of it, and we'll see how that sounds and how it plays out. So that's the plan for tomorrow for the Cataclysm stuff. But I'm going to do, let's see, what's my list? I'm going to do a little bit of Cogmine today, do a little bit of Dwarf Romantic, do a little bit of Stalker Gamma, where I'm just going to jump into the gnarliest places I can find to go get shot to death with my current higher level character. What else? Some Slice and Dice. We'll see. Some of those take a little longer to do than others, and I just want to do quick runs in them. But, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we'll just be chatting and playing games and all that kind of stuff. All right, let me jump back into this. Are we done here? I think I might be done here. I think we've gotten all the information and all the answers I needed. Here is the mod link, by the way, for anybody curious about it, wanting to try it out. It's not part of the standard install for Cataclysm. You'll have to manually go out to the GitHub and download it. Just download it, go to there, download the zip, click the little green code button, say download zip, and then just extract the zip into the mods folder of your Cataclysm, and that's all you need. And you'll be able to choose it from the mods list in-game. It's very interesting. Like I said, I think it's going to be more interesting for newer players than old crusty grognards like me. It just doesn't change enough, and what I would need to do to make it challenging is going to make it stupid hard within the strictures of the mod. because the stuff I would make it to do harder or make it more interesting for me are places where I need to do a lot of travel and I need to do a lot of finding rare locations, and it's impossible to get that kind of experience in Sky Islands. You always get dropped into one location, and I just don't think I could coordinate it with a set of difficulty options or such that I would find too enjoyable long term. So I don't know if I'll do an actual full long series on it myself, but I'll keep an eye on it, and as it changes and modifies and improves, we'll take some more visits. All right, so let's put save and quit in here. I think I'm all done in this one. Takes about twice as long to save in this. Come on. Come on.